Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We have finally my fall 2023 Goldie box. This is a reminder that the fall Goldie box is not customizable. So what I show you is what you are going to get, whether you choose bronze, silver, or gold. They build on each other. So what's in bronze is also in silver, and then together what's in bronze and silver is also in gold. I am not showing the bonus items. Those are still secrets, mystery items, but everything is here. There's some hair care and like body care, but there's not skincare because skincare is very skin specific. So if you have dry skin, you would choose certain things. If you have really oily skin, you would choose different things. You have combination skin, aging skin. So because it's not customizable, I did not want to put skincare in this box, or else you might get something that's not for your face type. However, I have two items. Both those items are skincare and will be in the winter box. So you will see your first two winter spoilers also at the end of this video. Before I get into this, I have received a lot of messages about my last video. I mentioned a lot going on in my personal life. I mentioned my health. I have gone to the doctor now. I still have an ultrasound and an x-ray, so I don't fully know everything yet, but most of the blood work came back good. So far so good. My throat still hurts and I still have a cough, but it isn't as bad as it was for the 6 weeks that I had so far. Now it's been even more weeks and it seems like it is getting better, but it comes and goes and I'm still having pain. So they're still going to do the ultrasound and x-ray just to make sure, just because of my family history, they just want to make sure. So when that happens, I will let you guys know. Since I've said it on here, I will let you guys know. But a lot of people have reached out and said, you know, a lot's going on in your personal life. Like we're here for you. Take your time. I want to say that I have hundreds of Goldie box customers, and most of you are not concerned with your box getting late or anything like that. Or you are, but you're not consistently emailing me or saying anything kind of in a really negative way, but there are still some. And I think some customers really do understand I'm a one-person business, and other customers maybe understand that but think I have a lot of time to devote to that. I did get some permission to talk about my personal life, a little bit of my personal life, some of the things going on, so I kind of will, because I want you guys to know where it's coming from, and that the delay is not because I just don't care about this business. The delay comes from like actual real major things happening in my life, and unfortunately when you're a one-person show, those things you can't just like pass off your business to someone else while you support other things that are more important to you. So my parents were both very sick, and my mom's diabetic. She's been diabetic since she was a child, so she was having a lot of issues and not recovering from her sickness. So there was a lot of me reaching out to her I went home. Some of you, that's why I said some of you might have guessed, because you might have seen some of these things on my story, driving home, taking care of my mom, dropping stuff off. I actually couldn't go into her house because she had COVID too, so it was like it was contagious, but I would drop off things. She had a really, really hard time recovering, and it looked like it was really causing issues with her diabetes. So she did recover, and then a week later, my parents' house burned down, and they made it out. Again, now my mom had some issues from smoke inhalation. So my family comes first. It comes above this business. Like, my personal life comes first. The people I love come first. I care about you guys. I care about this box, but these are just things. And I need to be there for my family for as long as I have them left. So those are two of the main things. There's also someone in my family with Alzheimer's, and that's really affecting the emotional state of all the rest of us in the family. Sorry, my throat's starting to hurt a lot too. So it's a lot of health things, it's a lot of family things, and those things will always come above Goldie box for me. And I'm a one-person show, so if it means that it takes 4 to 6 weeks or 8 weeks to ship all the boxes, but I get to be there for my family during every single thing, I will choose that. The best thing I think I can do is also, all these things happened at once. Like, my parents didn't know their house was about to burn down. We lost all of our pets. Actually, couple of their cats survived, but like all the dogs, the bird, like all these pets that I grew up with, we lost as well. Which is really hard for my dad and my mom, like to lose things, but also to lose these like animals after all their kids left home. So yeah, I've just been kind of like an emotional rock to some of my family members. Also, it all came at once. Like when it rains, it pours, it all happened at once. I'm very happy in my life. I'm not a glass half empty, glass half full girl. I've always said like, I'm just glad I have a glass. And so I'm not unhappy. I'm not hurting. It's just, these are hard things and they're normal things that lots of families go through, but I'm prioritizing them. So you're watching me prioritize those things. And that means I'm not prioritizing my business. That's why the summer box suffered. It's why the fall box is not customizable. I also received a lot of messages during the summer box. Not from everyone. A lot of you are very supportive and very patient, and I appreciate that. That's one thing I've loved about my customers, is you kind of get it. Like, there's other things that are more important to me, have always been more important to me. I started this as a hobby. I started this to like connect with you guys and have something small. Some people wanted me to have merch, like hoodies and sweatshirts and like t-shirts that said stuff, and I was like, that just doesn't seem like me. I wouldn't even buy that kind of merch from another channel. So then I started my own box, and I had a great time starting my own box. I don't want to end it, but I never want it to be more important than the human beings in my life. And I think most of you understand that. A lot of you have human beings in your life that you really love too. So that's it. It's been, and that's not even all the things that are happening in my life. Those are the things I'm allowed to talk about right now. So like I said, when it rains, it pours. I am in good spirits. My family is alive. They're as healthy as they can be right now. They've been living in a hotel, so I was going up and staying in a hotel when I was going to go visit them. But they are now moving into a house, and their cats can move in with them again. Their cats were staying with my sister, so the 2 cats that stayed alive are going to move in with my parents again. So they're also like rebuilding and just like in a happier place. The insurance is covering the things. Obviously you can't replace the pets or like the emotional damage that has been done, but my life is not bad, and I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. But I think that I don't owe any sort of excuse or anything like that, but a lot of people are like, oh, what's going on? Like, and I get it. I was on top of things a little bit more. I wasn't. Then like there was a time when I had COVID as well. Not this January, but the year before. Actually, I also got it this February, but that delayed things for my winter box twice. But I am one person. So if anything gets disrupted in my life, my business gets disrupted too. And sometimes that's easy to tell you guys about. In this case, it wasn't all things about me. I was very cryptic in the last video, like personal stuff's going on. And I think that some people want to be there for me too and just, you know, send some positive stuff. I got some great emails afterwards. Thank you guys so much. But they're just things. They're just boxes, and I'm sorry that you had to wait for some of them. I'm sorry a lot of you had to wait for them this summer. I am sorry that you had to wait for them this summer, but I don't regret my decision. Like I said, it's very personal. It's all very personal. All the things going on in my life are very personal, and sharing it, even sharing it right now, is difficult to do. So that's why I didn't. But I am happy. I am healthy. I'm alive. My parents are alive. Everything's gonna be okay. And let's talk about the fall box. I'm sorry to start the video like this, but I kind of felt like I had to. I don't really know. I felt like I had to, but I felt like I had to. And I think I'm going to just set new timelines on my website. I'm going to have people maybe agree to them, like that you're okay with getting your box. It could be up to 8 weeks I'll put on there, you know, from the bill date. And if you're not okay with that, there are other boxes for you that have teams that they rely on and can still run in a timely manner. And I want you guys to know that I really am always trying my best. I really am always trying my best. This is still important to me. It's not that Goldie Box is not important to me. It's just that there are things that are way more important to me than a business. And I would give this business up if it was taking anything away from my family or my friends that I love dearly. So I don't want to give it up. I should clarify that. Some people have been like, please don't get rid of it. I don't want to give it up. I'm going to make changes to make it a little bit easier on myself. for winter. And like I said, you're about to see 2 winter items at the end of this video. This is getting long. This like explanation is getting long. So let's move into what the fall box is going to be. So we'll start with the bronze box because that makes the most sense. For the bronze box, I do have Argan Hair Oil. This is really good for sun protection. I don't put this on my hair. I put it closer to the ends of my hair just for moisturization and for dry and damaged hair. Bottle looks like this. And let's open her up. So this is our hair care item. You're gonna pull a little tab out of here. I've already done it. This is the sample, so I've already done it on the sample. And put a couple of drops, way less than that, just a couple of drops. And then you're actually gonna rub it between your hands to get it kind of like that. And put it through damp hair. My hair is not damp right now, but you could put it over dry hair too if your hair is really, really dry and needs some shine. It is scented, but it's not really scented well, so it's not like the best smell, but it dissipates pretty quickly. So when I first put it on my hands, I'm usually like, but then I did test this and make sure that that does not last, and it does not last. It's just a moment of like smelling that oily smell. It's already gone off of my hands, so it's already gone. And I don't smell it on my hair. Obviously this isn't customizable, so you would just have to skip it or gift that item because it's not customizable. The next item is actually my favorite item, I think, in this box. Maybe second favorite. Ooh, it's a hard choice, but it is a over yourself poncho. It is from Mini Momo, and they have some for kids as well because it's like a mommy and me poncho, but I just have the one that fits small to XXL. It doesn't have armholes, it just goes over your head. I'll put a picture of someone wearing it with her like mini me too. And it's in this black. You can wear it as a scarf, you can wear it like over yourself. Let me see if I can show on me around the length here. It is so, I love like the material, it's really cozy. It's not fully double-sided because there's a label, but if you don't care about the label, it could be double-sided because it has this really cool print on the other side. But this is the main. You can also do like off one shoulder if you have like a smaller shoulder range, or you can wear it the way it's intended, like that. You can probably tie it somehow. There's probably a lot of other ways that you can work with this, or just wear it as a scarf if you wanted to just fold it up. It is one size fits most, but you could wear it as a scarf as well. It's definitely not, just because it has a hole in it does not mean it has to be worn in that manner. I love this item. It's so fall to me. We'll start putting some of these back here actually, and be careful with that oil. Third item in the bronze box, because you get 3 and a bonus, is this bracelet that I still have in here. And it is Tiger's Eye. You can obviously see that I'm already wearing this brand. Is this a feature spoiler? I don't know. Am I trialing it? I don't know. But this is a really cool, I thought these were really good fall colors. It has these like orange ones right here, but then the Tiger's Eye to me is just so cute. And they're really cool. Let me try to get up close and personal. These are just straight circles for the Tiger's Eye. And then these are flat. So it kind of causes like that's the main decoration, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I got really fall vibes from these, so that's why this ended up being the item. So if you get the bronze box, you would get those 3 items plus 1 bonus item that you don't know until your box gets to you. Get the silver box. You will get, in addition to that, this is maybe also my favorite. I don't know. I've been going back and forth. This is Backyard Candles. It's a California brand. It's in a recycled coconut, which I think is really cool. This is their scent, their fall scent that I selected is black cardamom and cream. So I'm not sure if that's the correct cardamom. Is that how you say it? I think so. It's a soy coconut wax, so it is clean burning. And you can use this indoor or outdoor. It's from upcycled coconuts. The wax is natural, the essential oils are natural. There's no additives to it. And then 5% of their profits are donated back into the planet. So this has obviously got some Goldie box vibes. I'm gonna try to open this so you can see him without his plastic on. So good. I trialed a few scents, but this one to me, I was like, this is it. Black cardamom and cream. It's really like spicy, definitely fall vibes. And like I said, it's indoor outdoor use. So if you have a cat indoors or something and you're like, I don't feel okay with an open flame in my home, you can totally burn this outside. It still has a really good fragrance distance. I don't know. There's probably a better word for that. But, oh, you guys, I wish you could smell these things. This is one of the best scented. I like kind of spice stuff. If you know what cardamom smells like, fall for sure. Says fall for sure. The other item in the fall box, I can't believe it's still fall, but it's because I'm doing it late, right? Is from Almost Famous, and it is a set of 2 beauty blenders. So they're 2 different shapes. You have this one, which it's got a little smushed in that packaging, but it's flat on this side. Whoop, we lost a guy. BRB. Okay, so you have this one, the little flat guy, and they have this one that's rounded. I use this kind of for my all over makeup because I like to have the bigger space, but this is really good of getting in between certain lines or corners, or if you want to do some contouring with it with like a liquid contour, that would be really good for that as well. But it's just for getting into like little crevices, maybe more for concealer than foundation. Words are escaping me today, but it is a set of 2. They're really good quality, actually. I love a good beauty blender. I love one that I can use till it dies. Like, instead, there's just some really cheap ones that you can kind of feel the second you get them that they're just like, and they just, you know, whatever. I don't know. They're just not the best. These are like thicker and they don't absorb a lot of your foundation into them. So I like these a lot. So that would be the 5 items. It's probably hard to see there, but added those candle and those beauty blenders right there would be the 5 items if you get the silver box. Now the gold box does have, I think, maybe one of the coolest items. Not necessarily like my favorite. Like I said, my favorite is definitely between this shawl or poncho type deal and the candle, because I'm just so obsessed with the scent of the candle. But I think this is a really cool fall item. It is this little pie tin, I guess I should call it, but it's not a tin. And it's a mini like pumpkin pie tin that you have the instructions and ingredients in here, and it says pumpkin pie for 2. So it's kind of a cute little like mini pie maker situation. I love it, honestly. I think it's just like a cool, it's also a cool regiftable item if you're gifting anything in the fall or like bringing a hostess gift for Thanksgiving. So I will talk a little bit about how the shipping is going to work, because I did mention that in my last video, but you can get this before Thanksgiving if you order it, you know, at a certain time or whatnot, because I will be shipping them pretty quickly. And then the last item in the gold box is from Via Marcato. This is a hand liquid soap, and this company is made in France, so you know the scent's gonna be perfection. They have really good, I guess, essential oils or fragrances, like a lot of things like that come from the French region, and they're very picky about that. So a lot of the brands there, I think, also take that into account, and this is done really well. This is their number 7. So if you've ever used this line, it's European soaps, but if you ever use this line and you've used number 7, they have different numbers, and number 7 is peach, fig blossom, and rose. It is not an overpowering rose. I definitely get a little bit of all the things, including the peach, so it's a really good balanced. That's actually, I tried 6 of their soaps, and this was, I thought, the most well balanced between all the scents. So that's why we got number 7. It has glycerin, shea butter, so really moisturizing ingredients as well. So instead of drying out your hands while you're washing them, this is moisturizing your hands while you're washing them, and I just love the scent. So that's this final product, and if you got the gold box, those are the items that you would get in the gold box. Now let's talk a little bit about shipping, because I did mention that that was in the last video, and I said in the last video I'm going to pre-pack the boxes and just put the label on so you'd get it shipped out the next day. That is still going to be true. The last bonus item gets here on the 18th, October 18th. It finally shipped, and as long as it does get here on the 18th, that means I will post it on the 19th. However, I am traveling for my birthday. This time I'm not traveling for one of my personal things, but I am traveling for my birthday, and I will be gone from October 21st to the 29th. So if you order on the 19th, right when I post it, it will ship on to you on the 20th. If you order on the 20th, I will pack it up and have somebody, like a friend, take it for me on the 21st. Or not pack it up, but like put the label on and it'll go out on the 21st. If you order it on the 21st through the 29th, it will ship October 30th. So that full 8 days, I believe, I will not be able to ship it. So it will get its label on the 30th. That probably means it'll go out on Halloween the 31st, which is Goldie Box anniversary technically because I announced it on Halloween. And you will still get all of those before Thanksgiving if you want to do this as like a Thanksgiving hostess gift or just something like that. I think that would be really cute. If not, keep it for yourself. It's adorable. It's like an adorable little pie tin. Especially, so I've lived alone and I feel like you never really get to make a ton of baked goods unless you're going to take it in to work or something. So the fact that this is a pie for two recipe, I definitely think that I could eat enough for pie for two people. So even like as a individual personal pie, I would still use it. Just saying. But I love pie. So there will be some more in the shop. There'll be a different color of this in the shop as well. I think I have two. One's like a leopard print and the other is a brown color. So this was, I thought, the most fall, so I put it in here. Because there's no customization, I couldn't give you like two options. So it is the black checkers, but I think that also matches everything. And then the pie tin, there'll be some other pie options like apple pie or something else. Obviously I chose pumpkin because it's the most fall. There will be some other soap scents as well if you're interested in a different liquid soap. And of course, you do not have to get the fall box. You can just get some of these items in the fall shop. The fall shop is not going to open the way it has in the past where like you can do add-ons for free if you order the fall box, just because the second you order this box, I'm shipping it the next day. Unfortunately, you're going to have two separate orders. I am going to reduce the minimum in the fall shop from $75 to $50 again, free shipping in the US, just because like there's no way to get free shipping otherwise. So I might do that for you guys. I'm still thinking about it. And making sure it works for me financially. But if it does, I will do that just so that there is still some way to get the free shipping because we can't add it onto the boxes for my current subscribers, which is what basically all the subscribers were skipped. I skipped everybody's box for fall, and so the next box will be winter. Now, I do have a couple items because I said there is no skincare, and there's no skincare intentionally in this box. And so I made sure the first two items that I got for winter are skincare items. There will be 12 to choose from instead of 16 in the winter. That is also going to help me a little bit get those boxes out to you sooner. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to get rid of restocks or not because that does add a week delay. I have thought of an alternative where I put all 12 items and then I put a 13th item where you say, hold my box for a restock. And if you choose that item as part of your selection, I will hold your box. If you don't, then your box ships the way you have it. So before I had you pick an item and then later if a restock came, you could replace it. So this way I can't guarantee I'm going to restock an item or that I can restock an item, but I will hold your box until we find out if I can. That would mean you would be one of the last to get your boxes. And you would be agreeing to that. So that might make it a little bit better and I just hold those boxes from being shipped out, and then I can get everybody who's done customizing shipped out. So that is most likely what I'm going to do because I don't want to get rid of restocks because I want you guys to get what you want. Especially if I'm reducing from 16 to 12 items, I want to make sure you guys get the 7 that you want or the 5 that you want or the 3 that you want. I will be trying to email. So many things have happened, guys. So my credit cards got stolen. I think you guys remember that. And so any email I was sending out to you was not getting sent out because it wasn't billing properly because my credit card numbers changed. I didn't know that until someone's like, I'm not getting any emails. And then I went into my email client and it was basically had all my emails just pending out. So any announcement, anything I've sent since my credit card stopped working. So just because we didn't have enough going on already, any email that I sent after those credit cards were stolen and those credit cards were canceled, you guys weren't even getting those emails. So we're figuring it out now. And I paid my email client. Going forward, the emails will work. Actually, I wasn't even receiving some of your emails. If you were emailing info@goldiebox.com, I wasn't even receiving emails to that either. So everything was just like completely not working. I didn't get any notification that it was not working until I did some research and found out that none of my emails were sending, and I also wasn't really receiving emails to that account. So apologies, but it's better now. I'm getting your emails now, and you should be getting my emails now. I did email some people who hadn't had their box shipped and allowed them to cancel if they wanted to cancel. I think about half of them did. The other half said, still send me my summer box, I'm good. I didn't receive a response from a couple of you, so I will just be sending the box either way. I don't know when this is going to be posted, but I do know that as long as there is no delay on my last bonus item that gets here, like I said, I believe the 18th, most likely they'll be announced and packed on the 19th and ready to ship. And there will be bronze, silver, or gold options. When you buy one, I just put your label on and it'll go out. So they're already gonna be packed, the box is already gonna be made, everything's gonna just be done. If you have a shop order pending right now, all of those are going out before the 19th so that I can make sure that I've cleared out my shop orders. The Life update, the Goldie box update, the last 2 products. I keep saying that I keep saying goodbye, and it's not time to say goodbye. Okay, so one of the products is from Upcircle. We've had Upcircle before. This is their eye cream with cucumber, hyaluronic acid, and coffee. You guys know I'm a huge caffeine in the eye area. It's a $20 MSRP. This is a different packaging. So they have a packaging where it's like, you know, a jar and you just apply it. This one I like better because you squirt out the amount you need instead of opening, closing, and having all the extra oxygen in there. So I prefer the pump, and so I'm really glad that they were willing to get me this one. I'm not going to talk too much about this because you're going to get this in a video later. But the other one is from Face Tory. It is Moon Velvet Sleeping Mask. It has shea butter. This is a nourishing mask. It has azulene. And then, so this says nourishing and calming, brightens, moisturizes, calms, and then it says it's a velvet texture. This actually feels like heaven on your skin. And you just put a thin layer and go to sleep. So it's a really easy mask as well. That's all I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching and bearing with me through all of this. I really do appreciate all of you, and I'm coming back. I keep saying that, but I am coming back to YouTube as well. I have priorities, and so I know a lot of you understand that. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!